I'm gonna go inside and get Bella, and we're gonna work on two things. One is here, and the other thing is I'm gonna try and get one retrieve, like one perfect retrieve out of her, and then stop. And that's where a lot of people make a mistake. They do too many retrieves. You start doing it for 20 minutes or something, then the dog starts hating it. Put up the dog, wanting to do it. Get success and put the dog up. Well, we're not going to put the dog up, but you understand we're going to go work on something else. It's just going to be, if she does it right, I'm going to give her a good girl and pet her and tell her what a good dog she did. If it takes 2 or 3 times to get that, that's fine. Do you understand? Put the dog up wanting to do it. Don't make it miserable. Get 1 or 2 good retrieves and stop. Bella, here. Up. Good girl. Good girl. Bella, hold. No, hold. Heel. Come on, baby. Heel. Spin around. There you drop. You're a good dog. You're a good dog. That is very good. Let's have her do one more, and then we're quitting. Bella. Bella, hold. No, hold. Heel. Come on, baby, heel. Hold. Sit. Beautiful. Good job. Good girl. That's good. Drop. That's very good. You did good. Good girl. Sit. Good. Down. Good. Bella. Bella, here. Come on, baby, here. No, over here. Over here. What I'm going to do now, because she isn't coming directly to me, she's just coming generally in my area, I'm going to work her at a shorter distance. And then we'll step back in a couple days. So I'll work her on a 6-foot leash, and then I'll work her on a longer leash, and then a much longer leash to make sure that the dog is coming directly to me. Heel. Now, sometimes, just so you know, sometimes with dogs, they come right to you. It depends on the personality type of the dog. But that's nothing that she can't learn. She's not doing it right. Once again, she's trying to do it her own way. She's coming into the vicinity. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. That's like the dog whisperers that like have dogs when they think that heel is on the right, the left, anywhere in the vicinity of the human, and it's not. Heel is right at your on your left-hand side, right by your leg. The dog should keep an eye on your leg. Should be watching your leg, not, you know, like the idiot with the German Shepherds that oh, look at that, he's got it. So what? So what? If you have 2 dogs, they still heel on the left-hand side. If you have 3 dogs, they still all heel on the left-hand side, or 5 dogs. Sorry, but that's how it is. I have videos with 5 dogs. I'm heeling with 5 dogs. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. I'm not going to go into that anymore. So I'm going to move the camera. We're going to do this same thing from a closer distance. Maybe not 6 feet, maybe about 8 feet. See if we can do it without grabbing the leash. Bella, here. Come on, baby, here. Ah, perfect. That's good girl. Heel. Good girl. Heel. Down. No, down. Good girl. Love this dog. Energy level is perfect for me. Or anyone. Bella, here. Good girl, here. Yeah, fuck yeah, good job. Good job. I'm using an uptone of my voice. I'm trying to excite her. She's like the dog Bowser, he's very easy to excite. Ike, Tonka, really easy to excite. This dog can get excited. It usually gets excited when it sees other dogs. You know, and starts getting territorial. You know, this is my property, you better get the hell out of here. Tough girl. Bella, heel. Bella, sit. It's about 10 feet or something. Bella, here. Come on, baby, here. Perfect, heel. Here, one more time. One more time, pal. Sit. Bella, here. There you go. Yes. Did you see her body language? Did you see how she was more up? She's starting to figure out that this is a game. You know, they pick this up. They pick it up. But if you don't work with them in a repetitive like fashion for their entire life, no good. Training's the lifetime of the dog. You teach the dog that everything's a game, and to play the game, you play by the rules. Let's see if we can get a real upbeat from her again. Heel. Then we'll go take a break, Belle. Belle, sit. Also, you notice I'm throwing the leash in front. It's a smaller dog, so she'll have less drag from the leash until this point, you know. Bella, here. There you go. Good girl. Heel. Spin into heel. Here. Sit. Beautiful. See what I mean? They start picking it up. Don't worry if your dog seems hesitant at first or the body language isn't a real excited. Don't worry about that. That's not important. Just keep going and explaining to the dog what it needs to do. And the dog will pick this up, and their body language changes as it learns. Like, you know, it's not confused. It's very clear through training what the activity is, what the command is, and how to do it. Dogs do not need to be trained with food. That's a ridiculous approach. It is. Dogs, here, heel. Dogs work for praise. They work for just being told that they're doing the correct thing. Why in the world do you want to bring food into it? It's nonsense. It's nonsense. You want to bribe the dog and then you want to carry around food for the rest of its life? It's just a nightmare. Sit. Praise, you don't need anything. You just need your voice, petting. That's it. Don't train with food. If you're using a dog trainer that trains with food, try and find somebody that doesn't, you know. And for God's sakes, if you're using a dog trainer that, you know, uses food, make sure that they are not a positive reinforcement trainer. It's an unrealistic approach. Your dog will be a freaking mess. Your dog will be a mess. It's exactly how it sounds. It's exactly how it sounds. Purely positive means you don't say no to the dog. You just accentuate the positive. It's not an appropriate way to train an animal. That is not operant conditioning. Operant conditioning is about both the positive and the negative and the alleviation of both. Okay? If they tell you that it's science-based, it's a bastardization of B.F. Skinner's work on operant conditioning. It's just about the positive portion. Meaning you can train a dog to do something, jump over a barrel, whatever, using a purely positive method, but what you can't train it to do is be a good citizen in a human world. That's it. Teach your dog no, and train your dog. Hey, you're getting dusty. Come here, dusty dog. Come on, Belle, let's go. Heel. Your dog's response time, the time where you give it a command and it becomes compliant, is very important. It is. You have to work on that and make sure that the non-compliant dog, the dog with the non-working attitude, the attitude that it's just in charge of everything, must be compliant and function at a normal speed. I'll give you an example with Bella, something that she'll do that we're working on. We're using the e-collar to work on this, by the way. And this is conditioned in, this is lower than a human can feel it. We also use the vibrate. But it's conditioned in to know that she's doing something improper, so I use this in conjunction with the word no and repeat the command. She's coming out of the kennel, say she's been taking a nap. She's been decompressing for 45 minutes. She can do the kennel game, but in that instant, she comes out of the kennel moving real slow. Now, she's not moving slow because she's tired. Dogs are quick start. She's moving real slow is because she's trying to start controlling the situation. And that's not it. That is improper, and dogs do this. They do this. They try and control the situation. You must ensure that the dog does it a proper way. The dog isn't even walking normal. It's like doing this as it goes through the door. No, here, and then she comes and spins into heel. That's a behavior that you don't want to continue. That's the dog trying to control the situation. The dog's hardwired, all of them are hardwired to be controlling and look around and make sure, like, who's in charge? I'm in charge. No, you're not in charge. Do you understand? So this is very helpful with that, and that's the e-collar, and I don't recommend anybody go out and buy one of these and just start using it. You know, it isn't about zapping the dog. That's not how these are used, okay? And you should be using it lower than a human can feel it. Bella, down. No, down. Bella, she's awesome.